We still don't care why you're here, but we have a good feeling it's because it's been long enough now that you feel obligated. So thanks for stopping by. You're listening to the okayest show on the internet, the Hometown Hot Rodder Podcast. We appreciate you. What up, ninjas and ninjettes?
Oh my God. How in the hell? No. I don't even care. I don't even care if we're opening this all messed up, dude. Hey, dude, no bullshit. I was laughing on my way here. I was laughing all the way here because I was listening to Ready. I'm a ride from my motherfucker. And I said, Ninja. Just like that. And I started roaring, and it's funny you opened up.
Okay, what up, bitches?
What up, motherfucker?
None. Welcome to what we hope to be a complete episode of the Hometown Hot Rodder Podcast.
I almost want to take shifts at watching the counter.
I'm going to be like this while I'm talking to you. I'm just going to stare at the fucking phone. Okay, here's the deal. Everybody knows that we lost part of our episode last week, but it still wasn't a bad episode.
No?
Downloads are okay.
Good. You know why? Because someone had to download it and go back and go, what did I miss?
Yeah.
I missed something.
Yeah, I feel like they forgot a whole 45 minutes of their show.
Fuck it.
So we threatened to not do anything else until we moved into the new spot.
Yeah, we knew we
I
couldn't.
can't do it.
No, it wasn't going to happen.
I just can't.
Oh.
And there's too much fucking cool going on.
Yeah.
There's too much good going on to not fucking give it a try.
I mean, yeah.
You know what I mean? And people are like, when are y'all going to record again? I'm like, look, man, listen, we've recorded a lot lately.
Yeah.
And it just all like, psh.
Yeah. What is it? Three, the one we uploaded, two of them just fucking shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man.
I mean, look, y'all, we've been working.
Yeah.
Like we've been recording.
Yeah.
Once a week.
Yep.
It's just the technology gods have not been smiling
Not
upon us.
Not at all.
They're fucking the mad.
Yeah, very much so.
But I think we're gonna be all right today.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling.
Good.
Oh, look, we're in 2 minutes and 10 seconds and it hadn't broke yet.
Well, that's good.
Bonus.
It's usually about 50 what?
54:22
Yeah,
last time.
that's right.
Although it wasn't.
I know. That's what threw me off.
That's weird. Like I skipped when I went to listen to the episode.
Yeah.
I skipped to 54:22.
Yeah.
But it was not that.
No.
Like, we actually lost it at like 48 minutes or 49 minutes.
Like I think it counted, but didn't
do nothing.
None.
Yeah, it was
I think the counter said, "Shit, I think I was supposed to stop."
It was like a government worker.
It was like a government worker.
Yeah, it was getting paid for not working.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
You know,
yeah, that is true.
The meter was running, but it didn't have no passengers. It was a cabbie.
Yeah, that motherfucker said, "Oh, my bad."
Hello.
Right.
Welcome to the Cabbie Podcast.
It hit that little lever that said, "Hey, there's nobody here."
Mm-hmm.
And just clicked it off.
No vacancy.
No vacancy.
Speaking of other podcasts.
Yeah.
I got a cool call last night.
You did.
Like I was sitting on the back porch, kind of not in a bad mood, but not in a good mood.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's been a weird week, man. Like, anyway, I'll get to that shit in a little while. Anyway, I'm sitting there and we're talking on the back porch. And my phone goes off and I look at it and it's Jason, DJ Mays. And he was like, hey man, you got a free minute? I'm like, yeah, what's up? Or you got any free time or something like that?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, what do you need, dude? And he's like, podcast, question mark. Now, question mark. I was like, fucking right, call me. And it was part 2 of his segment about car clubs.
Oh, nice.
And he wanted some input or thoughts or whatever, insight from somebody that's, I mean, yeah, I'm in a car club.
Yeah.
I'm in 2 car clubs.
Right.
Part of Bonsai Cruisers and part of Hazelwood Hot Rods.
Right.
Blessed to be part of both.
Right.
But I'm not the typical, if you went to Encyclopedia and been at a car club, it would not be my picture.
No.
You know what I mean?
At all.
Yeah, because there's a lot of things that are more important than car clubs to me, but that family aspect of the car club is amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy Bassell and everybody in Hazelwood, Dave Edmonds, all the guys, Brian Smith, everybody in Hazelwood
Right.
has been supporting the ever living shit out of our shop.
That's
You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
mean, we're working on Hazelwood cars every week.
Right.
And that's fucking awesome. So what Jeremy has put together, and then Dave Edmonds as the DFW guy,
Right.
what they've put together is just top notch, man. And then Mike and Jeff and Chase and everybody with Bonsai Cruisers.
Right.
It's a super cool fucking chapter. And so it was cool to be able to talk about that.
No, that
you know what I mean?
is awesome. That is awesome. And you're not new to talking on a podcast.
Yeah. So we had a good time.
How long was it?
Not long.
No?
No, I think I talked for like 15, 20 minutes maybe.
Okay.
It was his longest episode ever.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he called me last.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't do that.
If you're trying to stay at a certain time, you can't have me on
last.
Not unless you're recording mobile on Podbean.
Yeah.
Then it shuts off at 90 minutes.
Yeah, it does.
No matter what's.
Or
5422.
Or 5422.
50 fake 22.
50 fake?
50 fake.
50 fake.
Because it wasn't 54.
No. 50-ish.
My knees are hurting real bad today.
Yeah.
So I ate a whole gummy before we started the show.
Oh, I should have got one from you.
It's probably going to kick in.
Yeah.
So who knows where this is going to go. But anyway, some funny. So in the middle of Jason's episode, when he starts to talk about me with car clubs.
Right.
He's like, to him, it's kind of you got to figure out. And he said, it's like a too short song. Get in where you fit in.
Nice.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. I said, when I got into Bonsai, it was like another too short song. Maybe you've heard of it. Blowjob Betty.
Now that's good. That's good. That's good.
He started laughing.
That's why your knees hurt.
Yeah. Right.
Oh.
But, we were just talking about all kinds of how people come together when it's time and when you need somebody or whatever.
Yeah.
You're part of a club.
Right.
Your boys are there.
Right.
And there's clubs that suck and there's clubs that are full of douchebags. I swear. Except for Danny Frederick. I love you, buddy.
Yeah.
And I love other guys in Raceway as well.
Right.
But no. Anyway, I don't know. It was cool of him to do that. He did a two-part thing about the ins and outs and the goods and the bads and the pros and cons of car clubs.
Nice.
Super cool.
I'm going to have to go listen to it.
Yeah, it's not bad. Also yesterday, shout out to my buddy Mike Carter, because there was a post on Rockwallian that they were looking for judges for this weekend's Royce City Car Show.
Yeah.
17th annual.
Right.
But that's a big deal. And Mike Carter tagged my name in it. So I just reached out to Marcus, the dude that had made the post. I was like, thanks, Mike. I'll check into it.
Nice.
So I he gave me the number for Miss Paula with the city. Right. Talked to her.
We're going to have to deal with the city?
We're in.
Like this Chamber of Commerce?
I guess.
Like the PD's going to be there?
No.
I was going to say, because they all know me.
Well, that's all right. They'll know you in a different light.
Yeah. Yeah, the sun's up. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, how about this? How about y'all don't have to look for anybody else instead of it just being me? And all of Hometown Hot Rodder does the judging.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah.
Hell yeah.
So we get people from the podcast, you and me.
Yeah.
Well, me kind of.
Right.
And then people from the shop, Les and Clayton.
Right.
I felt like I probably didn't need to be a judge when writing stuff down.
Yeah.
Since it's our company.
Right.
You know what I mean? And
right,
I want to be able to talk to people and, you know what I'm saying? But I'll still be with y'all. Well, then today I was talking to Paula and looks like I'm going to partially help MC this one.
Nice.
And then maybe next year, Hometown Hot Rodder will buy a sponsorship spot, have a vendor booth set up and whatnot, and I'll be the full MC.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
If I don't screw it up.
Yeah, you'd be all right.
It'll be okay. It's not like I haven't done car shows.
No.
Right.
I'm sure you've shown your ass a couple times on that property anyway, right?
Yeah, baseball games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So no, you're good.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm excited.
I am kind of too.
And it's a big show.
Is it?
Yeah, it'll be a couple hundred cars.
Oh, I thought it was going to be just like just the handicap spots.
No, it'll be a couple hundred cars.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Wow.
I'm
going to have to look at 100 and something cars?
Yeah.
Do I get a category?
I don't know.
Jesus nuts.
We'll be there between 9 and 9:30 on Saturday, and they'll tell us.
I'm just kidding. I love when someone tells me, like, on the weekends, they're like, we got to be somewhere at 9 or we got to be somewhere at 8. I'm like, Damn, that's early. But you know, it's real funny.
It's not.
I wake up between 6 and
Oh,
7.
that's not a fart.
No?
No.
Did you almost try to poop
I
yourself?
almost shit my
Dude,
pants.
that's fucking sweet. Do you need to go wipe?
I might need to go shit in a minute. We might need to pause this in a minute. Depends on if my butthole sucks that back up or not.
Did it feel loose?
No, I'm pretty sure I got a shit. We'll be back.
Well, shit.
Literally. That break was brought to you by Cologuard.
Cologuard.
Holy crap. That was a butt pee break.
That. My eyes were watering when I came walking out of here.
Mine were watering in there.
I was laughing so hard.
So, no, listeners, that was not fake. I actually did almost shit my pants.
Almost shit his pants, yes. We took a break. I went and ate some chocolate.
That was fucking great. I don't, man, out of fucking 5 and whatever months or whatever, however many years it's been, I don't think anybody's almost shit their pants
on the episode.
Yeah.
On it, no, dude. There's never an episode. We've joked.
Yeah.
We've farted and said, "Ooh, did you shit yourself?" But there was never I think I might have shit myself. Not that. Oops, I think I've shit myself. Not that. Hold on. I think there might be a nugget between my butt cheeks type shit.
That was a real hold on moment.
Yeah. So my question is, did it come out chunky or did it, or is it one stream?
Oh no, it was butt pee.
Oh, man, I fucking kill for that these days. Dude.
Did I have a look of fear on my face?
You kind of did. Like immediately I'm like, do we need to take a break?
I was like, maybe it'll go back in. It's not going back in.
No, it's there. It's already writing on my underwear like a crayon.
Yeah. All it was waiting on was to open the spigot.
Dude. That's fucking awesome, though. Yeah, never
open up my ass faucet.
Never in this whole entire deal. So yeah, we're doing car shows, shit like that.
Wow.
What else we doing?
Cologuard. Maybe we'll just get a bunch of Cologuard kits in the new shop, in the new studio. We'll just all do Cologuard tests.
So in this, did you ever open it?
No, well, I opened it.
What's in the box?
There's like a cup that you put on the toilet to poop in, and
I mean, I'm just wondering if there's some way
bags and
can we get molds and start making these for Cologuard and put our fucking QR code on it?
So what if we played Cologuard games?
What? That'd be shitty.
It'd be a shitty game.
Yeah.
But hold on. So we could get Cologuard kits, shit in them and bag it up, do whatever you got to do to make it shippable. Yeah. Right. But we put easy. But we put each other's name on the other box.
What?
So I submit mine as you and you submit yours as me.
You're going to die.
Or you are.
Yeah, that'd be fucked, wouldn't it?
Well, I got this fucking knot in my gut and I don't know what it is.
A knot in your gut?
It's right there. It's like a lump,
My lower hernias are now lower.
This has been here for a long time.
Yeah.
It's like a real hard knot.
Well,
and then there's one in my left arm.
Yeah, you might not want to fucking let the not have those seen.
Yeah.
You probably need to have those looked at. We're getting to the age where when shit fucking does something, we got to pay attention.
Here's what's gotten me a little paranoid about it.
What's that?
I've been doing very, very good.
Yeah.
On the sodas. Mm-hmm. That's it's zeros. And I've been doing good on what I eat, and my belly's not really going down that much.
And
it's like, that hurts. And then all of a sudden I've got Cologuard butt pee.
Yeah. I've been procrastinating. I got insurance, but I don't know if because you did go to the same place.
Yeah.
The doctor and all that. But
I've got insurance now.
I don't know if they take my insurance, but in all honesty, I've been procrastinating the fuck out of it because the things that I think might be wrong with me, I don't want to know.
Yeah, I may not have a choice. I got a lot of travel coming up.
Yeah.
I may need to go to the doctor. But anyway.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. It's all fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're fine. It's all fine. So we talked about Maze's show.
Yeah.
And being on there. We talked about Royce City.
Yeah.
Did we finish talking about Royce City? So it's a pretty cool judging system.
Okay.
There were two options that we could have picked. I picked the El Manuel version where we get paper and we write it. We write the scores down and then let them add the scores up so that that takes away part of the error from us. Right.
So there's 3 of us?
Yeah.
Judging hundreds of cars.
However many show up. So
they've got some too on their panel.
Probably.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
I'm just saying 3's a small number for a couple hundred cars.
I mean, it'll go pretty quick.
You think?
Yeah, it won't be that bad. But also,
I'm walking. I'm speed walking. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, maybe.
Well,
ooh, I don't like that year model.
Well, there's none of that.
I'm joking.
They all are on a point scale.
Are they?
Yeah, you have categories and you have to give it a scale. I'm guessing 1 through 10, maybe.
Oh, I like that.
You know what I mean? It's It's real judging. But there's also, they get a QR code on their card, right? Their registration card.
Mm-hmm.
That if you wanted to, you could walk around with an iPad. But you have to have an iPad, a Mi-Fi box, and a portable battery pack.
No.
So I opted out of that.
Yeah, no.
But you scan the QR code with the iPad, it instantly goes to the site for that car's registration, and you fill it all in right there, and it goes to the fucking registration people for them to count.
No.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, that's rad if they handed us these things.
Yeah.
I'm not like trying to be any sort of way, but I don't have.
Well, I was like, I think we would drop it and lose our concentration.
Yes.
I'd rather have paper and pencil.
Well, yeah. Can you imagine me? Hey, no bullshit. I'm sitting there with an iPad and I'm sitting there. I'm like, QR code, fill it out. TikTok, 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 TikTok. QR code. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I can't. No, we got to do this manually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but that is cool though. And for everybody in the DF dub that's listening, we're talking about the 17th annual Royce City Main Street Car, Truck, and Bike Show. However, it's at Royce City High School.
Where did it say?
The title says Royce City Main Street Car, Truck, and Bike Show, but it's at Royce City High School. Strange. Show will be held at RCHS Stadium, 700 FM 2642, Royce City, Texas. Gates open at 7.
Mm-hmm.
Live music and food trucks.
Okay.
8 a.m. on-site registration for $25. 10 a.m. opening ceremony and bands.
What?
Yeah.
So this is a big thing.
2:30 p.m. awards.
Gotcha.
So we're going to be there around 9:30.
Okay.
Probably means more like 8:45. But we're going to be there earlier than 10.
Oh, yeah. Because you know how it's going to be. You're going to be like, hey, it's either going to be, hey, are you here? And I'm like, no, I'm down the street. Or it's going to be, hey, where are you? I'm here.
Yeah.
Or you'll already get a picture of me by, like fucking by Bucky, like, hey, across the street.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't have the shits by then. Because tomorrow I might be staying close to the house. If this doesn't stop.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, my brain went to, I have to get to Bucky's early on Saturday so I can go get me a breakfast burrito of some sort.
Word. I'll stop at Salad and go.
Never had it.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Their breakfast burritos.
Yeah.
Can't beat them.
No. Oh, you do it as a bowl too, huh?
I was. I'm not worried about that anymore.
Tortillas are different to me.
It's just one. It's one fucking tortilla all day.
Yeah. Fat ass bread, that's a different story.
It's one tortilla all day.
Yeah. No, fuck that. You're good.
I'm kind of not worried about it anymore.
No.
I mean.
I was looking into that whole carnivore thing.
Fuck it. It's hard.
No, I was looking into the type of people that shouldn't do it and stuff like that, blood pressure, fucking all this. And then the possibilities, you're a different story, obviously, because you're running.
Well, no, but I've been stopped up.
But that is one, and I can't go that route.
Right.
But then again, I carnivore diet all day long anyway.
It's really weird just getting rid of plant-based stuff,
and
it stops you up.
Well, I mean, you don't have the roughage and the fiber and
I guess so.
All that stuff.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I guess you have to just take like tablespoons of olive oil, so it makes it slick.
I mean, I've been eating kind of what I wanted the last several days, and now I've got the shits again.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
I like how we get into the old man thing. It's fucking great. So,
well, we were sitting there recording.
So how's your knee?
And the next thing I know, my knee doesn't hurt anymore because I shit my pants.
Color guard.
Well, I'll tell you what, I go home. So damn, I was looking around for Don.
Dude,
I couldn't find him.
It was just fucking funny. Because, I mean, I knew Yeoman. I knew it wasn't a game this time.
Yeah, no.
Like when we'd be on the microphones with the headsets and you'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
I'd look at you and be like, yeah, bullshit. That was not a bullshit look. that was a, I might have shit in my pants. I might be able to get away with it, okay? Because I don't want to embarrass myself, but you're my friend. I think I shit myself. I mean, that was one of those. It was like a half panic, half fucking I shit my pants, half who gives a fuck. I know you're trying to clinch it with your butt cheeks.
Fucking edible episodes are the best.
They are. They are. They are. And it's funny. Isn't it real funny how it adverses me and all that stuff? Like on the weekends, I don't do it during the week, but on the weekends, I'll get up and I won't drink my energy drinks and all that. I'll eat a gummy and it wakes me up. I was sitting here yawning before you shit your pants. And all of a sudden I went and ate a gummy. And now it's like, I'm awake again.
I'm sleepy. But what? How the fuck do we? That's 21-minute episode.
What kind of bands are going to be there? Do you know?
I have no idea.
No,
I have no clue.
And back to the deal. I wonder if originally if they've done this many times.
So this show used to be on Main Street.
I was going to say that's probably the name of their actual title.
The name of the show, because it used to be downtown.
Was it where the food trucks are?
No, it was on Main Street in Royce City, in front of 1885 barbershop and all that.
Oh,
but it's outgrown it.
Well, yeah, because I don't think there's a couple 100 cars. I think we, at one point, tried to stick about 100 cars down there.
On accident.
Accident my ass.
I mean, look.
We staged that motherfucker and dropped that car to fucking show it.
It was
allegedly.
It was October of 2020.
Yes.
Smack in the middle of COVID.
Yes. Boom.
It was like, let's make a couple posts. If 10 or 15 people show up, it'll be dope.
Right.
And that mother effer was full.
Dude.
I was like, we're going to jail.
I thought something was going to happen.
Because there were people like in the middle of Main Street. There wasn't no social distancing.
No.
There were no masks because masks weren't the thing yet. Remember? That was because it had just started. Masks weren't the problem yet.
No, I think they were.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, because remember, you refused to wear them. I was getting text messages way prior to revealing the car when I first started. So we're talking about June is when it was still masks were mandated. Okay. So yeah, we were dab smack. We were going to fucking jail, but PD came down and didn't say shit.
Fucking said, dude, like chunked his, dropped his fucking little buzzer thing and then chunked a deuce and kept rolling.
Yeah.
And later on, they were like, hey man, you know you shouldn't have done that. Yeah, I'm like, look.
I asked some guys to meet me somewhere so we could roll
All
out.
I had said was, we just finished building my car. I'm going to take it to downtown Royce City on this date at this time to take pictures.
Yes. Come out and take some.
I didn't know we knew that many people. He said, you're full of fucking shit.
Yeah, dude. That thing, boy. But yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm glad we're kind of it's like I text Kelly and I said, hey, I'll call you when I'm done or whatever, because she's out of town. I'll call you when I'm done. I go, we're going to record. I said, we're kind of putting out the bat signal. I go, because that's in like 2 days.
Yeah.
And I go, why not? Right. Or I think I said the car fellas is what I really said.
Listeners, if you are able, please come to this show Saturday.
That'd be rad.
It's from 10 to 2:30.
You don't even have to show your car. Park across the street. Come over.
Yeah, whatever. I mean, just please come. Come hang out. Come see us. We'll have a stack of business cards on us. We'll talk about the shop with you. We'll talk about your cars with you. We'll hang out. We'll take pictures. We'll do selfies. Jimmy will autograph stuff.
Wieners.
Autograph wieners. Got one. I got one.
That'd be funny.
I would love to sign somebody's boob at the car show.
Somebody's boob.
I'm not even going to say a woman.
Dude, and
I just want to sign a titty at the car show.
And I'm just going to go out here and just say, you know what? Speaking of boobs and all that, I'm really proud of Kelly Brommagen for dropping the weight. He's losing his boobs, dude.
Yeah, he looks good.
He looks real good.
Yeah, he looks good.
Good job, man.
Yeah. Good job, buddy. He's fucking handling that carnivore shit.
Is he doing it too?
Yeah, that's what he's doing and working out. I don't have the energy to work out when I'm doing that carnivore shit. No energy.
No.
Sleepy all fucking day. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I think I'm okay with my looks right now.
Maybe you should just go vegetarian.
Nope. Nope. Because what has happened a couple of times while on it is I've been bitchy, right? And then throwing like a fit and just mad about it. And then I realized that there's nothing I can fucking eat. And I don't want to feel that way no more.
You're like, you have carbohydrate rage.
Well, and what happens is I end up going and buying fucking or DoorDashing fucking
ice cream,
2 pints of fucking ice cream and fucking whatever candy they've got at 7-Eleven on the DoorDash screen, and give me fucking 4 Dr. Peppers.
Oh my God. In the middle of the night.
And Brooke's in there because she gets the notifications because she's on my DoorDash account.
Yeah.
She's like, "Are you fucking serious?" And
No.
I'm like, "Why are you not in bed?
Right?
Go to sleep. This is the same as me beating off after you go to bed."
let me jack off alone.
Yeah, just let me fucking gorge myself in peace, please. Then jack off. This isn't going to be a fucking great episode.
That's great. I like it.
Yeah,
like
is it still recording? It is still recording.
Yeah, no, it's good.
This is going to be I'm putting an intro on this one.
I mean, but you say it's still recording.
True that.
Yeah, but it could have fucking stopped 20 minutes.
It could have stopped when I shit my pants.
Well, it's funny though. I got real fucking panicked for a minute when you were in there taking a shit, because all of a sudden Spencer goes, "Hey Mom, why do I not have Wi-Fi?" And I'm like, please don't boot us off. Please something nice.
Oh fuck, that was hilarious, dude. This is gonna be a great episode.
Hell yeah. But yeah, dude, this Saturday's gonna be rad.
It is.
I'm actually excited.
And then, dude, fucking Thursday, I'm headed to Montana.
Oh, next Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are these the dates?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Emma's birthday's not next week.
No, that's March.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
Yeah. No. It is.
We're sneaking up on it.
It is an edible episode.
I know. That's why I'm trying to get our dates out there real quick. That's why we started with the car show.
Yeah. So I'm leaving.
So all the important stuff goes
at
the beginning.
So I'm leaving Thursday at 10 p.m.
PM.
Yeah. To fly to Missoula, Montana.
And then you get there at like
midnight.
Yeah,
because they're an hour behind. So 3-hour flight.
So weird how.
So, and then I'll be gone till the 25th.
Wow.
Yeah. Me and Ken Sainer from Bad Idea Customs and Matt Boyce from the Hot Rod Hangout podcast.
That's what
and 4 or 5 other vintage cars and vintage campers.
I need to get my microphones out with my phone and just find a whatever, if it's Wave or whatever, and record my own episode.
Yeah.
The whole time you're gone every week, just to see, because I know you're going to be recording while you're out there.
Yeah. We'll throw as many episodes out as we can.
Right.
But yeah, we're cruising West Coast all the way down to Santa Maria, California for the West Coast Customs Cruising Nationals.
Hell yeah.
On day 2 or 3, we're going to be at Lost in the 50s car show.
Hell yeah.
In Sandpoint, Idaho.
Shit, yeah. I'm just wondering if I can... Dude, I don't know. I was just sitting here thinking, I'll get a plane flight and then I'll just I'll call a bomb threat.
Jesus, I don't know if you can say that.
Yeah, that's probably not a good one. Let's think of... There's a fire.
I don't think you can say that either.
You can't do that either, huh? I'm just trying to figure out how I could delay Matt's flight so I can go. I'm just kidding.
There's 4 seats.
Yeah, no, I'm just joking. I don't even have that kind of time to take off.
We could all lay on top of each other in the camper.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you guys are going to you're going to see these immaculate campers. You're going to open it up and it's going to be a plank of plywood.
I want to know.
And a hole to pee in.
3 of us, and none of us are skinny.
Mm-hmm.
You know we all snore.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to spend all this time in a little tiny vintage camper.
I thought that each one of you were driving a camper.
Nah.
Oh, I thought you guys were, when you said caravanning in a camper.
There are, but.
I was thinking you guys were driving individual vehicles with campers on the back.
No, it'll be me, Ken, and Matt in Ken's car.
Oh, okay.
And then 5 other cars pulling 5 other campers.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's like 10 people.
Nice.
9 or 10 people. I don't remember.
Nice.
Yeah.
Watch, it's going to be one of those campers that are like the little teardrop one, that only fit 2 people and you guys have to like nut to butt.
Yeah. Was being pulled behind a very familiar car.
Yeah.
That it just got a motor swap.
Yeah.
And a transmission swap.
Yeah.
And it lost a pedal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
351 Windsor with an automatic.
Wow.
Yeah. It's officially an old man car.
I can slightly respect, and I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I'm sorry, Ken. I know you listen. But it kind of makes me throw up because I watched that thing and we had our fucking blood, sweat, and tears in that motherfucker from build.
Yeah.
And all that, including the motor.
Yeah.
And all that. But I assumed when it was getting motor swapped that it was just going to be a basic ass 5.0.
No.
I like that. I like that it wasn't just a basic 5.0. That makes me feel a little better.
So stay tuned for some more announcements about that car.
Yeah.
Whatever. So, I don't know, man. I'm excited for the trip. I do think I need to try to get to the doctor before Thursday.
Yeah.
What else is there to talk about?
What else do we have going? Anything?
I mean, a lot of hot rods at work.
Dude, you're like jam-packed.
Yeah.
You're jam-packed. How's the building coming along?
Good. They got the roof on it today.
Okay.
The only wall that wasn't complete for whatever reason when I left was the north wall. And it's been like that for 2 days. I don't know why. But they got the east side or the west side done with all the bay doors and everything.
Yeah.
Man, when you pull by that thing with all those fucking bay doors all framed in individually now, you're like, oh my God, that thing's big. Like, that's big.
So how many buildings are there right now?
There
is it just 2 buildings?
2 buildings right now.
So my dad's and yours.
Yes.
God dang. I was, when I drove by it the other day, when I was coming back, I looked at it and I went, where's the office for the other one? And I didn't realize that whole deal. I thought those were 2.
So they are. Each one of them's 2.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Like, we only have 6 bays in the offices.
Okay.
And then the CrossFit place, Redeemed Fitness, Royce City.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. They're now one of our sponsors.
Nice.
They have the part next to us, which is 3 bays and an office.
So that's the minimum is 3 bays.
Yeah. Your dad now has 4 bays.
Really?
Yeah. They added a bay.
Okay.
It's really weird the way it got added because it was already built.
Yeah.
So it's really weird how they added it because they were only going to have 3.
Right.
And then there was another section that had 1 in its own door. So your dad and your brother, they decided to add that other bay. So like their offices are, I don't want to say in the middle of the shop, but kind of in the middle of the shop.
Wait, so when you look at if you're standing there, the offices, there's like a bunch of bays to one side and then 1 bay to the other side?
Yes.
Well, fucking A.
And then your dad's next door neighbor, I've been holding this as a surprise for you, is going to be Love It or Lose It Tattoo.
Oh, really?
Welcome to Love It or Lose It Tattoo as a part of the Hometown Hot Rodder family.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Right there.
Right there across the parking lot.
Wow.
Brian Hall and his wife, they're in Rockwall right now. They just work out of somebody else's shop. Tattoos. Brian's wife does tattoo removal. They're going to do like a med spa kind of thing in there. So it's going to be like a pretty high class joint.
Nice.
Like they're doing all like industrial in the building, like painting the ceiling black and
hell yeah,
all that shit, And then our side, as long as we can come up to a good arrangement with Randy Silva from R3 Heating and Air.
Yeah.
Our side, the shop's going to be heated and cooled.
Oh yeah. It's badass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. My dad and my brother need to come off that 1 bay.
Heated and cooled.
Like I'm still tripping on it. What do you need that 1 bay for?
It's just weird the way it's laid out.
No, I want that 1 bay.
I just draw it for you, but
no, I get it.
I actually can go out there and look at it. But no, it was cool. It's going to be good.
Good. Good.
Parking lot's fucked right now.
I was going to say, it's fucking dirty.
Muddy.
Yeah.
Muddy. Can't wait for it to be smoothed out and blacktop.
When it's fucking done, man.
The way it's looking is, yes, it could be done early, mid-June, but nobody's lease will start until July 1st.
Okay.
So if it's done early, like when we get back from our cruise, we can start preliminarily moving things in and setting things up.
Yeah.
Right. But our official lease starts July 1st.
Okay.
That's the plan as of right now. But we got to, I did something else for y'all too.
What's that?
So it was set up to where there was a lobby, right?
Okay.
/ I'm calling it a showroom.
Mm.
And then it was going to be the studio.
Right.
And then an office.
Right.
And then the bathroom.
Right.
So I talked to Wes, and it's just going to be it's going to be the lobby area / showroom.
Yeah.
One big ass office, and then the bathroom.
Okay.
Because the office was going to be pretty much the exact same size as this studio, this office.
Oh, okay.
And
Why?
You can only have 4 people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We defeat the purpose of moving from here to there.
Yeah. And when there's 3 or 4 people in here, you start to step over each other's vocals. Everybody's mic picks up everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to spread it out more than that. So the way we're going to be able to do it is do like a long table, like a conference type table.
I'm down.
And then a desk in each corner on the shop wall. So I can put I can office in there when I'm working.
Oh, the rectangle oval.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it'll be, yes. Yes. That'll be the conference table.
What do you need?
But desk, I want to do an L-shaped desk for me
to
work out of in the corner. And then another desk on the other corner.
Are you going to put shelves in there?
Yeah.
Or are you going to put stuff on them?
That was funny. What do you need shelves for? To put stuff on?
What do you need for the office?
Office stuff?
Office stuff.
Man, I wish there was a way for me to just let the public in on a day in the life of a Thompson. Right?
Yeah.
Like right here in our house.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. I keep yawning. But right here in our house, and people are here when we wake up and just film and just watch a day. Cause there's anger and fighting and screaming and yelling and throwing shit and hitting each other. Not me and Brooke, the kids.
Yeah.
Mostly. But then there's love and there's laughter and there's jokes and there's picking on each other and
shit. Give me a camera for fucking 48 hours at my house and we're going to have to do it TVMA and I'll be fucking canceled in no time.
I love these dogs. Fuck these dogs.
Fucking unreasonable acts. My wife and me fucking pissed off. Yeah, it's like fucking, let's go.
People shitting their pants while they're trying to record podcasts.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
But it would be funny to just let everybody in on a day in this fucking, and then I will never ever hear, hey man, how long is it going to take you to call me?
Yeah.
Like, do you think we might have a chance to talk today? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
And you're like, no.
I thought about getting a pair of those fucking sunglasses, got the camera in it.
That'd be
just
cool.
do a fucking day.
That'd be cool.
It'd be boring as fuck.
But it's like all that going on in the house and then take Emma to school by way of whatever she wants to get to drink that morning. Right. And then get to the shop by way of me stopping to get in my salad and go breakfast burrito.
Right.
But
it's okay. I think Clayton's exact words when I was passing him as I was coming in, I said, hey, where you going? He goes, get my punk ass sister.
See? Go pick up my bitch ass sister.
Go pick up my punk ass sister.
So on that note.
Yeah.
There's a new boyfriend.
Yeah. Let's talk about this because I wasn't invited to come meet him.
Well, I met him.
I know.
She finally allowed him to come inside.
Okay.
She wouldn't.
That's good.
She was scared to death of what I was going to say to him.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to be a dick. And I wasn't. I was not. He's a good kid.
Yeah.
Respectable kid.
Right.
He drives a fucking Raptor.
Is it an EcoBoost?
Of course.
Okay. It's a new one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's also Nardo Gray.
Okay.
It's like the Raptor I would buy if I was a 16-year-old kid.
Okay. So when he comes walking up, am I immediately going to think that's her gay best friend?
No. He does have the...
Wow. There was a fucking hesitation.
Well, hold on. Hold on.
He's got the haircut.
He's got the haircut. The Rockwall kid.
The
curly,
frizzy.
Yes.
What the fuck is up with that?
I don't know.
Did all the kids get fucking curly hair all of a sudden?
But he's a tall kid.
Okay, that's what Danielle liked.
Yeah, he's a tall kid and I don't know, athletic appearing. I don't know.
Okay. Baseball?
I don't know. He was only allowed to be in here for like 4 minutes.
Oh, there was a limited number of words he was allowed to speak.
Yeah, Dad, this is bleep. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, we got to go.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Decent kid.
Him was like, that's my mom, that's my dad, that's Clayton, that's Spencer, that's Jordan. Okay, we got to go.
What do you say to you?
How you doing, sir?
Okay.
He at least Eddie Haskell'd me.
Okay. All right.
Right?
Yeah. Shake his hand.
I shook his hand.
You shook his hand?
Yeah.
Just tell him to get a fucking haircut?
No.
Oh.
I mean, I have a teenage kid.
Hmm.
Here's the only weird thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's my daughter. Second daughter, but my daughter.
Yeah.
And I'm back to this thing where she's getting picked up by a dude that can drive.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to deal with this with Brenna too.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
It is weird.
It's weird. And this kid's a year-ish younger than Clayton. Is that not weird?
That is kind of weird.
You know what's weirder? Last night, I was watching TV.
Mm-hmm.
It was a Chick-fil-A commercial. And it was because...
We're opening Sundays?
Hold on. No. This kid did a promposal to this girl at Chick-fil-A, and they made a commercial out of it. They filmed it and all that stuff. You hear the funny part? This is a dude asking a chick to prom.
Yeah.
Boy's name, Clayton.
Mm-hmm.
Girl's name, Emma.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when Clayton asked Emma to prom, and I'm like, okay. Now. Idiot. Hold on. Idiot, moronic podcast dad opinion. Here's the question. Which is grosser?
Which part?
Knowing that your daughter's getting picked up by some random kid that can drive? Or, hey, at least it's her brother.
So hold on.
Whoa.
Are we talking about this commercial still?
No, period.
Oh. I mean, that's... I don't know. See, that's what... Isn't it funny, though? Because you gotta stop and think. We can have a weird sense of humor with the whole sibling thing because our siblings are so fucking far younger than us.
Or like,
you know what I'm saying?
Or like Wolf of Wall Street where he married his cousin.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't want anybody else fucking my cousin.
I didn't want anybody else fucking my cousin. Right? That shit's fucking great.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I do too. Fucking Margot Robbie's in it.
Boy.
Literally, that is one that Kelly knows that if she showed up to the front door, which she'll never will, but she shows up to the front door or fucking texts me or fucking calls me or fucking whatever, I'm gone.
She might come to your front door to film a Tech Talk commercial.
What? That's what I'm talking about. Let's do it. Will she do the fucking like she did in Wolf of Wall Street?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
Or the part where she was smiling for the camera, for the security guards?
Yes.
Man, why didn't we get to see it? What made the security guards so special that they got to see it?
I don't know. I don't know.
What else? I'm trying to think.
And, I like mentally unstable women. So, of course, that's when Margot Robbie played Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
That was fucking unstable. It was hot as fuck, too.
We got a compliment from Jason.
Yeah.
It really wasn't, but I took it as one.
Okay.
We are not the worst ADHD podcast that people listen to.
People listen to.
Yeah.
Not just that he's listened to.
He was talking about us and LCD, the lowest common denominator. That's a good show. It's a good podcast.
Is it?
Yeah, it's good. They're funny as fuck. They're kind of us.
Have you listened to these guys? I've only found them on TikTok and all that, but they actually have a show. It's called like Need to Know or...
Yeah.
Those guys are fucking out there.
Yeah.
But they got they go on some rants, man.
Do. But he was like, LCD, they'll be on a topic and then they're gone for 20 minutes onto something else and they might come back. He goes, you guys don't ever really go that.
We used to.
He goes, you guys stay pretty on topic. And I was like, we don't have a topic.
Mm-mm.
But he did say that at the beginning of my interview.
Yeah.
He was like, the thing I like about your show is it's pretty much off the cuff. I was like, oh, it's 100%.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I don't think people actually, I know you put some thought into it.
Sometimes.
But I don't think people actually understand at how raw it is. Like, literally, you called me today, hey, are we still recording? And I'm like, yeah, we're still recording. And you're like, what was it? And I said, yeah, we gotta talk about the car show. because it's in a few days. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
Like 9 times out of 10, we don't even talk about that. It's a text message. Were you recording tonight? Sure.
Yeah.
And all that. Then I show up. The only anything I do is listen to obscene music as I come here to pump myself up. And that's about all I do for the show.
Like we have to turn off the dad and grandpa.
Yeah.
That's what's so funny about this show and us is, y'all, we're not really who y'all think we are.
No, I'm a piece of shit.
I'm pretty close to the same guy.
Go ask my oldest daughter. She don't fucking talk to me.
I have the capability of being a mature, professional, grown adult.
Yes.
I know how to do it.
Yes.
But I have to act that way.
Yes.
That's acting.
Yes. See, and you know what? You know what? We're just gonna fucking, what is it? Not skeleton out of the closet. What's the deal where you're just being upfront? But anyway, listen. When we're doing
Cards on the table?
Yeah, maybe. HHR.
Not to be a bitch, but
when we did Unplugged.
Yeah, characters.
Motherfucker, it rubbed me the wrong way. You're like, we get to be ourselves. And I'm like, fuck you.
Hey, man. I'm trying to grab
I know what we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. As I'm not trying to say fuck 15 times in one sentence.
Yeah, and we're sitting here trying to tell people that that's the real us, and fucking mama's back there. That's a fucking lie!
No shit, man. We get to be
Big Rob
the real us, and I'm like,
Big Rob sitting up. That's bullshit. Motherfucker called me a ninja a while ago. Walking here talking about give me a ninja mask.
Give me a ninja mask. Ride for my motherfucking ninja. I was like, dude, I'm no bullshit. Okay. So when I am driving here, I listen to that song. I'm busting out laughing. So I hit the next one and it's fucking Waka Flocka. I go harder than the motherfucking paint. And I go, ninja. So I skip it. It's UGK.
That's worse.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Every 5 words, I'm saying ninja.
Well, I am gonna
look for a ninja mask.
Oh no, we're gonna try something.
What are we doing?
We're gonna try something here if we can get it to come up. Yeah. So we have to be able to sing this song word for word, but replace it with ninjas.
Really?
Yeah. Think we can do it?
Probably not.
We're gonna try. Here we go.
Using Buff. With the Buff app, you earn points by playing and exchange them into free gift cards. With Buff, you play. Earn.
All right, ready?
I have no idea what the fuck she just said to me.
Ninja.
You can do what you want. Just keep it out of my name.
I know ninja.
I know ninja.
None.
Ninjas!
Ninja. Hold on.
The sad part is AI is going to take that out, and all you're going to... Ninja. But no, listen to me.
But
It's just, dude, harder. What is it?
Stove.
Hard.
Hold on.
Fuck, I don't remember.
Hold on, let's get there. A ninja.
A ninja.
Ninja. Oh, we're at 1:19.
Oh, shit.
Anyway.
Is it not funny that I looked over?
I want to hear the chorus.
And I thought the fucking counter stopped, and I'm like, you motherfucker.
Start off my bitch. Oh, we're coming up on, we're at 51 minutes. Ninja.
A ninja.
I want the chorus.
You want the what?
The chorus.
Oh.
On the concrete. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ninja.
Yeah. Ninja.
You remember this album when it came out?
I don't.
You don't?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's like 92.
Trying to think. 92. I mean, I was in
Ninja.
LA.
So have you not heard the song?
No, I had the album at one point, but I just don't, man.
You don't remember it coming out?
Yeah, I don't.
Ninjas.
Ninjas.
Is there a hell below? We're all gonna go. Ninja, please.
You know, you could have fast forwarded into that. That's all you've been waiting for. You look like a little kid that the bubble machine just came on. You were just waiting to go.
No, the chorus is funny. What? Ninja, please. Oh no. Ninja.
Ninja. That's fucking hilarious.
I was gonna sing it, but I was laughing. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh, they're gonna so delete this.
You what?
They're gonna so delete this.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
Watch, AI will probably take it out because it's not our voices talking.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not.
It might not.
We're interviewing NWA.
Yeah. Ninjas with attitudes?
Oh my god. Do what?
I said ninjas with attitudes?
Oh, Jesus Christ. That was fun.
That was fun. That was fun. Yeah, dude. Like immediately you're all ninja. You look like a little kid, like you running through the fucking goddamn park with the bubble machine.
Oh god.
And you probably shit your pants, so your diaper is saggy.
Look, I have dated the fuck out of myself tonight, buddy. I shit my pants on the air.
Hell yeah.
Talked about a knot in my stomach that I might need to go get fucking, what do they call that?
Oh no.
Where they take it off.
Oh.
What's it
you
called?
just have a, like on the outside?
No.
On like.
No, it's a knot.
Like in.
Yeah. And it feels really weird when I push on it like that.
Huh.
Anyway.
Yeah, you probably should go have that checked.
What's it called when the biopsy?
Biopsy, yeah.
Scope it and they'll let your ass.
Yeah, I've already done that. They didn't find nothing. They said, there's nothing wrong with you. You just have inflammation of the esophagus and the stomach. And it's like, but why? Take this antacid. That's not what
That didn't solve anything.
I'm not here for acid stomach. I'm here for, I can't shit.
Yeah,
now it's getting to the point where I have to pee every fucking 5 minutes. I'm afraid to go fucking check.
It ain't over, motherfuckers.
It ain't over.
This all came at the same time. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But like when NWA had on that same album, they had 100 Miles and Running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that was that whole era. That was the pinnacle to me. That was the pinnacle beef between, it had nothing to do with fucking West and East.
No,
it had nothing to it had everything to do with you guys fuck me and I'm gonna show you guys. You guys are gangster. I'm a gangster on this mic.
Yeah.
I mean, it really was. Don't get me wrong. I separate NWA, I separate Cube and Dre. Cube and Dre are not NWA to me.
Yeah.
Because they took what the bullshit that they had in life, like what the fucking that they were doing to Cube, and then the fucking, that Dre got from Suge and all that stuff, like all that right there, those guys, you got to think of how, don't get me wrong. I know that Cube's in movies. I knew, Cube makes a good amount of money, but you want to talk about a businessman. Fucking Dre not only rolls up on that fucking deal and produces fucking outrageous fucking music, drops fucking albums, but this motherfucker gangstered and goes, I'm going to create these Beat headphones.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to sell 49% to Monster.
Yeah.
Or no.
Sony.
Was it Sony?
Yeah.
But you know what he did is he then went, after he sold 49% to them, turned around and said, now my 51%. And he sold his 51% for $1 billion.
Yeah, it was almost.
Or something like that. I mean, he was gangster about it.
Yeah.
He was smart about it.
Yeah.
But
it's just cool to see, NWA. I mean, that was our time. That's when we grew up. You know what I mean? Like, I know you're 4 years younger than me, but like, I was young, but remembered it.
Yeah.
It was 5th grade.
It's still different.
It was the first year of middle school, so you kind of are in that next stage of life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like growing towards adulthood.
Right.
So it was the first year of middle school. Well, my uncles were cool as fuck.
Right.
And they would go to the record stores and buy me all the good shit.
Right.
Right. Anything that had parental advisory, I just ask them for it. They go get it for me.
Hell yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, my grandparents would do that.
And so like, and we always lived in, in small towns. We lived in Salina, Anna, and Leonard. All three back then were small towns.
What record store did they have to go to?
We would go to the mall, Collin Creek.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hastings.
There you go.
But so we would do that, and I'd be the only motherfucker in town, including the high school kids that weren't 18.
Right.
Like, you're 17, you had to be 17. But I was the only fucking kid, so everybody knew.
Right.
The dude riding around on the lime green Diamondback has access to fucking cuss words.
He's got the access to cuss words. See, and maybe that's where the separation for my mentality and all that when it comes to that, because you got to think, in 92, I was in the heart of it.
Yeah.
So I was in LA.
Yeah.
I had to go through the LA riots. I had to go, I had to
Right.
we were in Long Beach Memorial Hospital when the LA riots broke out. So all the controversy, it was, it's always there.
Yeah.
And it's funny though. So after NWA and Eazy-E did his stuff, his final resting point, he ended up, his last house he owned was in Norwalk, California, and it was on the other side of the highway.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild, dude. Like, man, I feel bad for the young people that sing all this stuff now, but they weren't there when it happened. Because it was a time that you can never get back. Like, I'm only talking hip hop.
Well, and see, a lot of these kids these days won't ever understand any of that kind of stuff either, because back in the day, we would be watching music videos on MTV, like back to back to back to back. You guys know nothing about this, but we'd be watching it back to back, and then there would be a breaking news with what's his name?
Kurt Loder.
Yeah, Kurt Loder.
Yeah.
And it would be what's going on this second.
Yeah, it'd be Kurt Cobain shot himself.
Yeah.
But the thing is, what I was about to say is, this is what's fucking weird. Think about this. So, yeah, there was East Coast rapping. Okay, there was Biggie and a few others. Wu-Tang, right? I mean, there was
a handful.
Right, but when the gangster rap era came out, it was all LA. It was 100% LA.
That's all it was.
And so that's gone. You know where it is now? You know where the only rap now that's worth a fuck is?
Hurston.
All H-Town.
I know it is.
It's all Houston.
I know it is.
LA sucks. New York rap sucks.
Yeah.
It all sucks.
It all sucks. It does. There's some that shine here and there. There really is some that shine here and there. Don't get me wrong. I am a saying fucking, what's his name that did the fucking Super Bowl? Damn it.
Oh yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
That guy. I like him.
I am a Kendrick fan.
I like him.
I am a Kendrick fan.
But
he Compton.
Yeah, I mean, look who's mentoring him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I had high hopes that whole gangster rap thing would still survive when that guy The Game came out.
Yeah.
I'm like, here comes LA.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Well, and we're talking gangster rap with a story to tell.
Yes.
And so all of the Texas rappers right now, they're telling a story.
Yes.
But it's a story of not crime and poverty and fighting and killing and all that stuff. They're telling a story of good times and happy and making cool shit when you're poor, and they're talking real life.
Right.
And it's all Houston except Big X the Plug.
Right.
Right. I mean, graduated from Poteet?
Yeah, I think so.
He's from Mesquite.
Yeah.
I mean, so he's not even Dallas. It's East Dallas.
Yeah.
Right. Like, that's not even Dallas.
And there's a couple new guys.
There are.
Man, did you hear that? Hey, I don't know if I sent it to you or I reposted it on TikTok. This black guy out of Dallas, this dude straight up says, like, I don't give a fuck if you die. Fucking, he goes,
Oh, yeah.
everything negative. I don't care if your kid, or what did he say? I hope your kids go to school and they fail.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing like fucking, when he laid that out, I said, I want to listen to this guy and he's probably going to suck.
So look at the work ethic of rappers now. And it might be because it's easier to get a hold of a studio, if you will, because you can put it on your damn cell phone.
It's sad that everybody can record at home now.
But think about this. Look at how many songs and albums Mexican OT and Big X the Plug have dropped.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, dude, every time I get on Spotify, they both got new songs.
Yeah, new songs or featuring on someone so-and-so's that you've never heard of so-and-so. But you know they're about to blow out of the water.
Talk about a dream concert. Like, I know Paul Wall's been traveling a bunch with, what's that dude, the singer? What's his name? Something the singer.
Oh, Shabuzi or whatever?
No. His name's something the singer. I can't remember. It's a Mexican dude. But anyway, why is there not a Paul Wall and Slim Thug, like the granddaddies, the OGs, with OT and Big X?
Yeah.
What a fucking show that would be to watch on YouTube afterwards, because I'm scared to go to that kind of.
But it's funny you're saying that. I think actually somebody, I can't remember who it is. I think it's that Mexican OT.
He was just at Silver Saloon not long ago.
I think he's here. I thought I saw somebody.
Like, those dudes work so hard. But the thing is, I don't know if they are working harder than the dudes in the 90s did. In the 90s, it took them that much longer to actually produce music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, no, for real.
Like, now you can produce a fucking...
Oh, never mind.
You can produce a TV show, a radio show, a music album in an afternoon.
Yeah. No, ain't no shit. Ain't no shit.
Like, if I don't decide to put an intro on this...
No, put an intro.
Well, but if I don't, I'll have this episode on the air 45 minutes after we record it. When we started a little over 5 years ago, it took me three and a half hours.
It's fucking crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
It is crazy. By the way, that Mexican OT will be in Plano on May 16th.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's dope. The day after I leave. But yeah, it's just crazy, dude. I don't know because I heard, the reason I brought this up.
Yeah.
I heard somebody else talking about, there was a reason for all the gangster rap stuff just now. Mostly I wanted to say ninja, please.
Yeah.
But anyway, I heard some talk about it and how much harder today's rappers work than the rappers of the gangster era. And
my God.
And I'm like,
these motherfuckers had to shoot at people and sell tapes out of the back of their fucking shit-ass car.
And my answer to this person was they don't have to. It's not that they're working harder to put out more albums. It's that it's easier to put out an album.
Yeah.
Because they can do every bit of, they got one buddy with a decent set of cameras. They're good.
For real.
You know what I mean?
For real. You have a good set of microphones.
Yeah.
And you got or not even a camera. You don't even have to have a camera.
Yes, they're working extremely hard right now because they are having to write and write and write and write.
Because they can drop anytime they want.
Right. Well, back then, it took a year to make an album.
What people don't understand is, but were the people of this time, are they actually working harder than the old generation? And hear me out. Half of those gangster rappers had to slang so much fucking dope to make the money to go. So tell me that the fucking rappers of this generation are working harder.
On the music side, yes. The only way I see it is they just have to write that many more songs.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But those guys were fucking in the streets trying to scrape.
Yeah.
Trying to scrape so that they can make one song to put on an album.
Yeah.
Because they weren't going to drop one song. They were going to drop a whole album.
Yeah.
Not, I'm going to sell my single and put it on TikTok for fucking goddamn a year and a half.
Yeah. That's how it. So that's my answer is no, today's rappers aren't working harder.
Mm-mm.
Not overall.
Mm-mm.
They do have to be more creative in a way because they have to write that many more songs. But artists back then probably hadn't written as many songs.
Yes.
They just only picked 10 to put on an album.
For real.
You know what I mean?
I mean, for real. You think Cube writing for every single person You don't think that motherfucker had grips of songs that we had never even...
Probably still does.
And probably still does. Guarantee that he's got that fucking first fucking Spiral notebook.
Didn't he just release a new album?
He did.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Guess who's releasing another one? Sir. It's called Sir Too Short.
Really?
Too Short's dropping a new album.
Oh, shit. So, Get In Where You Fit In is a lie.
And I'm just saying, Dre needs to drop one. Snoop needs to drop one.
Wouldn't that be fucking cool?
Dude.
If they all just rolled out a new album?
Yeah.
I'd probably go buy something and put a system in it.
But I mean, dude, you know who I'd like to see fucking roll out a new album? He's kind of an underdog and people don't ever think about him. Fucking E40.
Yeah, I love E40.
Dude, I love the shit out of E40.
I love E40.
Dude.
So
I actually, hey, as funny as this sounds, so back in early 2000s when I was in Southern California, I was a club promoter. I had a guest list for the porn convention. I didn't actually go to it. I just made a lot of money at it. I went to it, but it wasn't what everybody thought it was. Like, everybody's fucking, no, it's not like that. It's just people
it's just a convention.
Right? Yeah. But anyway, I had E40 and Don Magic 1 on my guest list.
That's pretty cool.
And then for the clothing convention, 2 guys walked up and my buddy Josh jumped in front of them and all that, jumped in front of me to get him on the guest list. It was, rest in peace, but it was Kobe Bryant's dad and his brother.
Really?
Yeah, we put them on
That's
the
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty dope.
So, a little bit of reasoning behind all this 90s talk.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't think it's that I don't want to build a car. Hear me out.
I need a 90s Civic. That's what I need.
Hear me out. So, yes, I love hot rods.
Yeah.
I love muscle cars. I love customs. I love all that shit. The problem is this. That's not what I grew up with.
Mm-mm.
I mean, I grew up around them, and I grew up, my dad was a hot rodder and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's different,
But
though.
the time that I was driving and hanging out and showing shit off, every now and then it would be a hot rodder, an old car.
Right.
But when I felt coolest was when it was something of that era.
90s mini truck or fucking hood ride. Fucking...
Anything, name it. A 4-cylinder Fox body.
Dude, I'm
a fucking
telling you,
Ford Probe.
I've been scouring the internet, no kidding, to find somebody that just values an 07 F-150 Super Crew Cab. I'm just throwing that out there with a 5.5 bed that just wants to trade straight up.
Mostly silver.
Yeah, mostly silver. Needs work.
Your kids will never be able to sneak it down the alley to get away because the control arms squeak.
Fuck no. No. Fuck no.
Okay.
But I'll trade it for their little beater Civic.
Hear me out.
What's that?
Why not so yes, my first car was that 69 Ford Falcon. Okay. That was my first car.
But still.
But the first car that I was driving around all fucking over Fannin County before I had my license,
mm-hmm.
every day, all day, because it was the extra car at home, was an 88 Corsica.
Hell yeah.
With a 5-speed.
Yeah.
Right? It had this just a little stand. It didn't have a console.
The Corsica was the 4-door Beretta.
Yes.
Okay.
It didn't have a console.
I had an obsession. I know this sounds stupid, but I had an obsession for the Beretta, the Beretta, the fucking Corsica, and the Lumina. Yes. I don't have a fucking no idea.
Too, I love them.
But you would see them in magazines.
Like, can you imagine how cool it'd be to get a Z34 Lumina?
Yes.
Yes. This is where I'm going with this.
Dude,
but hold on. That Corsica.
Yeah, but hold on.
But fuck, we're at 71 minutes and this is cool.
Fuck.
Okay. So that Corsica, all Chevys in the 80s had killer sound systems.
Yes.
Because they put 6x9s in everything.
Everything. Every fucking thing.
That Corsica was my mom's.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like when she was home at night or on the weekends, because they rode to work together.
Right.
So the Corsica just stayed at the house, and me and my buddies would all get in it and sorry, Mom, go drive it and fucking try to run it off into ditches.
Right.
Jump it and fucking smoke weed and cigarettes and try to hide it. And so, but also what I did was one night I got to take the Corsica to Greenville. Well, I went early and I went to the mall that's not there anymore, but I went into Radio Shack and I bought 2 passive wire-in crossovers.
Yeah.
In the little boxes. They were like $3 back then.
Right.
Okay. But they were exposed. Like all the coils and shit were out where you could see the circuit board and everything. It wasn't in a box.
No.
That was it. But what I did was as soon as I'd leave, mom and dad leave the house,
Yeah.
I'd crawl back in the trunk of that bitch and I'd pull the baffles down.
Yeah.
And I'd wire those passive crossovers in so all you got was bass in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'd put the baffles back in it. So
you just sit there and bump.
Yeah. And it hit hard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like riding around the square fucking, but it'd be like bucking because it was a 5-speed.
Right.
So we're moving so slow that there wasn't a good gear. So it looked like we were trying to be like low riders.
Right.
But think about building a 90s car. We're 90s kids. We went to high. You were 4 years after me, so yours is a little different. The Civic thing wasn't a thing for us.
But
unless it was like an 80 or 81.
See, like late 80s, early 90s is the Civic.
Yeah.
Well, like my fucking wagon.
So like
that was a 91.
So like a Cavalier, but first gen Cavalier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The square one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
God, I'm trying to fucking rack my brains.
Fucking Probe.
Dude.
Or a Tempo.
Dude.
Yeah. Or a Tempo.
Yeah.
Like the mini truck thing's fucking awesome.
Bro.
And mini truckers are dope as fuck.
I want an Escort.
But like Chase got me thinking about this.
I want a slammed ass fucking Escort.
Yeah. Or Escort GT.
I don't even care if it's a base model.
So Chase got me thinking about this because he bought that 95 Benz.
Yeah.
Well, I graduated in 96.
Right.
So in 95, when somebody's grandma pulled up in that car, you knew that bitch she was a rich kid that you needed to start laying.
I needed fucking like 90s Volvo.
Right.
Again.
Yeah. But back then they were expensive.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
But so all that's cool, but I'm talking like the high school kids' cars, not the 95 Benzes.
Right.
Mini trucks are cool, but everybody's doing them.
Yeah, they are. That's why I like seeing mixes of like the Probes and the stuff like that in the mini trucks.
There was a kid in Leonard. His name was Kelly.
Yeah.
He had a white Fox body, 4-cylinder, 5-speed, but it was white with black interior.
Yeah.
And he bought, like on Menace Society puts the Daytons on it.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't Dayton's, but it had the same offset and short tires and shit, but they were the 4-spoke center lines.
The swoopy?
No, just 4. It looked like a cross.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But they were center lines.
Yeah.
But he got them chrome because he was a rich kid.
Yeah.
And he'd be rolling around town in that car. And he was a year or two older than me. And I was like, man, that fucking car. When I got to drive it.
Yeah.
He let me drive it one time. We played baseball. Well, our friend Anthony died on a motorcycle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I was a sophomore. I was because I had the 69 Falcon with the holes rusted through the quarter panels. That's where this comes into play. Well, Anthony died. So we have Anthony's funeral.
Mm.
And we were all close. It was Leonard. We were all close. Everybody was close because if you were within a year or two of age, you were all close.
Right.
So everybody was upset.
Yeah, because there was like fucking 20 of you?
He was 33. He was following our bus when we were going to a game. We saw him and we saw him turn onto his road.
Yeah.
And 35, 40 seconds later, he was dead and we were headed to a fucking game.
Oh, wow.
Right. And somebody called us, somehow it got to the school because nobody had cell phones.
Right.
But somebody called the school and they came and told us.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, all that went on at the funeral. I pulled in park next to Kelly with his badass white Fox body.
Yeah.
And I'm in my 69 fucking Falcon.
Right.
With the 6-cylinder and the automatic that doesn't go into park and fucking holes rusted through the quarter panels.
Neutral and emergency brake.
So, yeah. So, had perfect interior though. But anyway. So, I have to get in the trunk for something. And I shut the trunk on my finger. And it really pissed me off. So I took my keys and I threw them at the side of that fucking car. At the rusty quarter panel.
Mm-hmm.
Not making this up.
Check with anybody. The keys went into the quarter panel.
Through the trunk was open.
Yeah.
Into the quarter panel, up and hit the deck lid of the trunk because the trunk was open and shot over and hit Kelly's badass Mustang in the door. Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
At the funeral.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, but yeah, true ass story. I can give you like 20 people to call because Kelly wanted to fucking kill me. He wanted to put me in the ground with Anthony.
Damn it. Damn it.
But
yeah, dude, that whole era of fucking cars. Like I would do a fucking, I can see it in my head too. I can see a whole ass fucking Ford Escort I'm talking fucking ugly ass fucking Ford, like 90s, early 90s Ford Escort slammed on its ass. Just fucking roll it.
Yeah, for like driver's ed, our car was a bright ass blue metallic Ford Tempo.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, and me and Chase have talked about this in a different way.
Yeah.
But like getting them and adding today's mods to them.
Yeah.
Right. To make it like a modern version of those cars. And that's cool. But it would almost be cooler, just like the mini truckers do, to find all the retro 90s shit.
Yes.
The fucking the bright white fucking double blade wipers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like on your white car.
Right.
You know, all that. So we could, I don't know. I think it'd be fucking cool.
It would be cool.
That kind of excites me to build a car for myself. Hot rods are fucking
the
awesome.
Single wiper.
Yeah, or single. No, that was your era, not ours.
Was
we
it?
We didn't have those.
No.
But no, because we had the double colored with the fucking fins.
Oh, yeah.
Like that, like the spoilers on them.
Yeah.
The wiper blade had the spoiler. So keep it on your windshield better.
Keep it on.
Yeah.
It pushes it.
Push harder.
Yeah.
Downforce. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, hot rods.
Hot rods.
Hot rods are cool, man. I have a hot rod business.
Yeah.
Like
you can drive them every day.
I love hot rods.
Yeah.
But I think the reason I don't really give a shit about building a car right now is because it's all been done.
Yeah.
And I've done all of it.
Dude, when you...
But what I never did do,
yeah,
I never had the money to mod a car in high school.
See, I never had a car in high school. I didn't have shit. Yeah.
That's my whole thing. It's like I never had the money to do one of them. When I would finally get a newer car at the time, right, instead of the hot rod,
right,
I hated it because I couldn't do anything to it to make it cool.
Right.
You know what I mean? The hot rods were cool because they were hot rods.
Right.
So when my dad gave me a hot rod, it was cool already. Thanks,
right.
Pop.
Thanks, guy.
You know what I mean?
Thanks, guy.
But like when I had the Corsica, I wired in $3 passive crossovers
right.
to take the treble out.
And just if we had the money other than the fucking $6.
Yeah.
To do
fuck,
that.
$6 was amazing.
Right.
$6 would buy you gas for the night, get your buddy to buy you a pack of cigarettes and probably a Coke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 or 3 games of pool.
Fuck. Remember how cheap cigarettes were back then?
Yeah, like $2.98.
Fuck, bro. I remember every fucking Monday when I was in junior high and high school, every Monday, because my parents only gave me so much money.
Yeah.
And all that shit. They give me $5 on Monday. And I go up to fucking Jamie Sheen at the bus stop and be like, I need 2 packs of cigarettes. He'd be like, really? Your lunch money? I'm like, yeah. Yeah.
But it was just so fucking cool back then, man. And our kids don't get to, just different.
Dude, hey, and it's funny. I know we ain't got a whole lot of time. We'll have to bring it up
We're going to have
another
to
time.
do advertisers.
But no, I was just saying, fucking, I remember fucking when I was 12, fucking, I showed up to the bus stop, 7 o'clock in the morning. Jamie Sheen goes, you want to smoke some weed? Hell yeah. I walk over there. He's like, this guy doesn't smoke weed. He goes, you smoke weed? I'm like, all the time. Never in my life. And I went to fucking junior high. Yeah. But anyway, big titties.
As always, be sure to like, follow, and share the Ryland Strong Network. Go to rylandstrongnetwork.org and look for all the cool shit that we do and cool shit that you can help with and how you can donate. And remember, June 7th,
there you go.
The Ryland Strong Network Rev for a Cure car, truck, and bike show. This year's a little different though, Jimmy.
I know, it's close.
This year's a little different. Black Gold Harley Davidson in Allen, Texas. Come see us, come hang out. emceed by yours truly. And all of the Hometown Hot Rodders will be there because there's no excuses this year. June 7th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Open to all cars, trucks, and bikes. Music, food, vendors, a bike wash, maybe bikini bike wash. Fellas.
Tattoos?
Hey, I brought my scooter. No tattoos.
Oh.
That's not a thing anymore.
I'm at the Harley shop?
Yeah.
I was just saying
it's not, they don't do that anymore.
They won't
They don't do that anymore.
That sucks.
Special thanks to Inky Blinders Tattoo, Maypearl Necklace, Texas. Bad Idea Customs, Plains, Montana.
Yeah, have fun with that.
I'm coming. I'm on my way, buddy. Rev Limit Off-Road, thank you to Ryan Christenberry. Wicked Clover Tattoo, Zinful Designs, Custom Jewelry and Artwork. Adventure Boat and RV Storage, also P.S. home of the Hometown Hot Rodder Garage. Send us your hot rods or your regular cars even. Call you, love you, bye. G7 Company, Sod and Landscape, VS Racing, Max Swain Automotive. They've got Randy Silva's alignment done on his Mach 1. I'll be picking it up mañana. So thanks to Billy and Brian McSwain. Texas Phoenix Boutique in Weatherford, Texas. Eagle Transmission, Lavon, Texas. Low Income Clothing. Kelly Bromagem. Congratulations, Kel, for making me look like a piece of shit. Jerry's Tree Service. Champion Collision. Rains Cabling. Hazelwood Hot Rods. Last Chance Ranch. R3 Heating and Air. I'll mention Randy Silva again. Give him a shout for your climate control needs. Guess who I had lunch with today?
Who'd you have lunch with today?
The guys from Watson Plumbing Services, Royce City, Texas.
Yeah.
Katz Automotive, Elder Dodge, Fortress Metal Buildings, T1 Race Development, Fireman's Roofing and General Contractor, Injector Dynamics, Greening Law, Personal Injury Attorneys, Intex Contracting, Redeemed Fitness, Royce City, and last but not least, Love It or Lose It Tattoo.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, boy. So,
damn, I think I got sunburned today.
All that being said,
Anyway.
This bitch recorded the whole time?
Yeah.
Well, it moved the whole time.
Well, it moved the whole time.
I almost shit my pants, but didn't.
I miss the fucking microphones for all that. I miss
coming.
Tesla.
It's coming.
I know.
It's coming.
I know.
Stay tuned for all of the upgrades of the Hometown Hot Runner podcast. This one sounds great, but it's not the same. You know what I mean?
It's not the same. I know that when we listen to it, it doesn't sound the same as it used to, like the way we record now and all that, but it's not the same on how interaction is.
Yeah, it's different.
Like, I feel like when I don't have them on, I feel like I want to get up and walk around.
Which we could.
I know, but it's just, but you really can't. It's extra noise.
Lucky.
But when you have the headphones on and I can hear you directly.
Yeah, you're playing it.
And you can turn my headphones up and I don't miss anything.
Yeah.
I mean, technically I'm going deaf,
Yeah.
you know?
Well,
but
we're fucking old.
yeah, I need
We just should have an episode on how cool shit was in the 90s.
yeah. And our aching bones and masses and fucking possible prostate cancer. No, I'm just kidding.
It's wrong cancer. I think it's in my stomach, so it would be stomach.
No, I'm talking about me.
Oh.
Yeah, like why I don't.
Hey, we could be
to the doctor.
twinsies.
That'd be great, wouldn't it?
Anyway.
Anyway.
Until next time, don't rape each other.
Or do.
Yummy, yummy. Bye-bye.
Oh.